All right, you guys, time to rise and thrive. I'm Tricia Turner. We are here every Monday, 12 p.m. ish Central Time, coming to you live to bring you positivity about faith, family, finances, and fitness. And I have Paul Simien and Amy Lampman with me today. Maggie may jump on later, but super excited. These are my partners. We do all kinds of real estate events, sales, training, you name it, real estate, we do it together. Paul, what's going on today?
Well, the weather outside is frightful. Everything is great. We're getting excited about this event. Time to Thrive 26 is about to change the world.
It is super excited. Amy Lampman, tell everybody where you are.
Happy Monday, everyone. I'm at the permitting office because we are starting our second $1 million luxury build. So we are actually, you want to pull out the permits, Mia? We have them right here. This is live action. What does Amy Lampman do on a Monday morning?
And Amy, that's so crazy. Tell everybody where this vision came from, because this is your second luxury build.
This is our second luxury build. Well, it started when my son Jacob was a little boy, and he absolutely loved building. And so he told me, "Mommy, I'm going to be a builder one day." And I was like, "Okay." You want to believe everything your toddler says to you. 12 years ago, I got into real estate. He was thrilled that I was in real estate because all he wants to do is talk about houses and building. And so after flipping over 100 houses, he said, "Mom, I'm ready to build." And I said, "Okay." I thought, "Okay, we're going to build a cute little house, like a little 322. And he goes, "No, Mom, I want you to do the research. I want to build something like you would live in, something grand." And I go, "Okay, now we're talking." So I put my designer brain on and my research brain. And for 2 years, I researched the future. Where is it going? What does it look like? What are the design trends? And I went into a deep dive, like a college, basically a second degree on designing and building. And we acquired our first property spring of 2024, began building fall of 25, and our first $1 million build is slated to be finished in the next, I think we're down to 50 days.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, tell everyone where it is and why because I know the backstory, but they don't. Tell them why you chose this area, this piece of land that you purchased, because a lot of people won't go out on a limb and do what you did.
So I started looking into what were the high growth areas in Montgomery County, because we live in Montgomery County. So this is the area I know, love, and adore, raise the children there. Then I started to think, okay, if I was going to build a house for myself, where would I go? Well, I would research what are the good developers. So one of the best developers for luxury is the Fry family. They've developed all the High Estates, High Meadow Ranch, High Meadow Estates. They have a series of different communities they've built. So when I started to research them further, they have been building in the Houston market for 5 decades, and it's a generational family developer, which I absolutely love because my business is family business.
Yeah.
And I love that it's not just a big conglomerate that came in from across the ocean and just took over. This is the local, they're Texans. They have a passion for people that want to live on an acre or more. And they have a passion for people that want to have the flexibility to come in, and you're not building a Lennar. You're not building a D.R. Horton. You're building something fancy and something designer and something that's really appeals to your family. And so the more I dug in, I was like, wow. I started to research online, and then I started to get leads of these communities. And the one I fell in love with is on 1486. It's called High Meadow West. And so we researched it. We met with them before they even opened. And this was in November of 2023. We went out to the office, and they took us on a tour in a 4x4. So we were literally, before they broke ground on anything, I was like, this is going to be amazing, because they have historical data that proves their neighborhoods are always stunning. So I'm like, okay, these are our people and this is our location. So that's when the project started. We put the offer in. We closed in the spring of 24. We did a bunch of research on what kind of build should we do, what would appeal to people. And that's when the design process started. So we met with our architect, and I designed the home. And then Mia and I have done all the interior design. So it's all family, just a family vision.
Yeah.
At any point in that, because like people that are listening to you and to this, I've got people think, oh, I could do that too, but a lot of people can't and won't. At any point in that and during this process, did you ever think, holy crap, what was I thinking? Like, what if this doesn't sell?
No, I'm actually very confident in what I do, because I do so much research on the back end before we put that money down. We pulled money out of our retirement stock to pay cash for the land, because Jake said, Mom, I've been talking to the bank, and if we own the land outright, then it gives us more leverage and purchasing power. And so my husband looked at me and said, are you sure? You're literally pulling our retirement out to pay for this land. And I said, 100% yes. If I'm in, I'm 100% in. No doubting, no wavering, 100% faith.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, if y'all don't know Amy, what she just said is Amy. Like, if she goes in on something, she is obsessed with it. Everything that she does is all about it. And so this project, because of course I know everything about Amy, is like her whole family is involved in this. So she eats, sleeps, and breathes this project. How long have you guys been in the build phase of this one?
We broke ground on September 8th of 2024.
Okay.
And it is a 5,500 square foot custom home that is hurricane proof. It's hurricane proof. It's 180 degrees. I mean, 180 miles per hour wind. So hurricane category 4, come on, we can handle it.
When you were building this project, because you've never done luxury build like this before, we sell a lot of them, but you've never like constructed one. Mm-hmm. The vision, because that's a number one, a big footprint. That's 5,500 square feet. I love, and y'all, like, people talk about our events and stuff. I have nothing to say about our colors or anything that's all Amy. So for her to go in, and I tell people that I'm like, that's Amy's department. When you finish this house, I haven't seen the images of you, of where you guys are at right now. I'm imagining that it's absolutely beautiful. During all of this, picking things out, like lights, flooring, all of this stuff, have you bought anything yet where you're like, oh my gosh, that did not turn out as well as I thought, and we've got to switch it?
We picked out this one tile that Mia and I were obsessed with for the wall, and we realized it may be a little too feminine. So I actually did do a switch, and I went in and did a moody, on-trend thing that maybe isn't something I would put in my personal home, but part of being a builder is I'm not building it for me. I'm building it for, like a model home. So I have to think bigger than just me. And I had to step back and go, okay, we have to do a little bit of a tweak in the half bath. And it's going to be stunning. It's different than I would do in my personal home. But I think the greater public will love it. And it's going to be so on trend. And that's what's important. I had to just like on our flips, I have to take myself out of it sometimes, because I also would never put carpet in a house. But when I looked it up, people with children like carpet in bedrooms because of noise. So we made the decision to go ahead and put carpet in the upstairs bedrooms, but we're keeping all the file. Mia has been amazing. She put a spreadsheet together of all of our design selections. And that way, if they want to do an upgrade and switch out those bedrooms to our beautiful white oak flooring that's throughout the rest of the home, they can. So those are some really big decisions. And Tricia, back to the point of how in the world are you building a 5,500 square foot home when you've never built a home? We've built a home with another builder before. So I have been through the process a couple of times. And then Jacob, our son, has done dozens upon dozens of luxury remodels. So he's remodeled, $1 and $2 million homes more times than I can count on one hand. And he actually did my personal home, and it was a $600,000 renovation. So my home is worth a lot more than that.
Yeah.
So if you can remodel something and take it so ugly and it's so distressed and it's so broken and rebuild it to its beautiful form, then what all the luxury builders told Jake is building will be twice as easy because you're not taking it ugly and going through all of the trouble. You're actually starting from ground zero and just doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you guys
haven't heard Jake's story, y'all should link up with Amy. Jake, that is an incredible young man. He is extremely intelligent and he is driven, just like his mom. That is, you should for sure listen to Jake's story. And
you guys, for one, tell everyone where this house is. You said kind of the neighborhood. Is this on an acre or more?
It's on 1 acre, and it's in High Meadow West, Section 1.
Okay. Yeah. Have you put a final price on it yet?
I have a price on it.
What do you got?
We are going to list it at $1.9 million.
I love that. Nice. And the neighborhood that you're at, or it's because it's a community. Do you know how many homes can be built there total?
So I can tell you it's on about 700 acres. There's going to be 8 sections. They are going to create this beautiful community center, pool, lifestyle events, amenities, walking trails. They're going to have a massive party in the spring of 27 because it'll be their 50th anniversary. Wow. So this neighborhood is located right directly across the street from Blue Jack Golf Course. If you're not familiar with Blue Jack, you should know it because if you're a golfer and you're bougie, you know it. And, so it's a great location. There's commercials slated to be built. 1486 will be expanding from a 2-lane to a 4-lane. There are a lot of other high-level developers right along that stretch. So if you said, Amy, can you predict the future in real estate? I would say, yes, I can. Because if all of these amazing developers are buying out there and building, that is going to be a hot market for the next decade.
Are there homes already constructed there?
They're home constructed and 2 went pending this week. So we were celebrating. We were like, thank goodness we're building a second one because they are selling.
And you know what's crazy is that a lot of people talk about what you're doing. Then some of them act on it, but some of them act on it and they go and they buy these lots in not an up and coming neighborhood, just some random neighborhood. The home sits and it never sells for what they list it for. It sells for much less because there's no amenities, there's no nothing. So I love to hear that this community is going to have all that because anyone buying their home's just going to appreciate in value.
Oh, absolutely. And the reason it's going to appreciate is because what I've learned is the developer controls the market. So they just opened up Section 2. So I'm currently showing investors in Section 2. And I'm telling people, because people are like, oh, I want to be involved. Okay, well, if you want to be involved, number one, you need to have some money. Okay, it takes at least $100,000 seed money to partner up with us. And if you want to be involved, we're having a lawyer draw up different types of contracts because Jake does have the experience with luxury remodeling. And now we're getting such good feedback from our inspectors. I mean, I have him on video going, I have not seen a build like this from a new builder ever. Like, this is remarkable what you guys are doing.
For sure.
So it's such a game changer. Oh, Mia, are you going to pay?
Yeah, we're gonna go pay.
Okay. After y'all pay, swing back in so Jake can say hello on the.
For sure.
Okay. The checkbook is here. It showed up.
That is insane.
Okay, look at this, guys. Can you see out my window that white truck that just showed up? I said, Jake, we need money. Mama didn't bring the checkbook. And he's like, Mom, I'm on my way.
That is crazy. Okay, so you're going live
This is literally live action. Jake getting out of the truck. Mia showing him the permits.
Isn't that exciting?
I mean, this is real. This kid, we've already had 2 meetings this morning, and he's like, Mom, permits, today is your deadline. I'm like, I'm on my way. And he's like, okay, I got the checkbook. Let's see.
So as a mom, don't you feel like so
Jake,
excited?
They want to see the checkbook.
Oh, there's Jake.
What's going on, Jake?
What up? He's like, I got the checkbook.
You're live on Facebook. The genius himself.
I told you, this is a real deal. This is what we're doing.
This is.
Y'all,
Amy has been in traditional real estate for how many years? 12, Amy?
This is my 12th year in traditional real estate. Yes.
Okay, so are you looking at things differently now? Like, I want to do more of this.
I am looking at things differently because, when we were in the flipping world, it was amazing, right? But flipping it's like going to kindergarten and you learn, right, about how to fix anything and everything. And building luxury is like going to college.
Yeah.
So I'm in college, baby, and I'm not going back. I will help people, flip. But our strategy has pivoted towards building. And because it's such an amazing network in the building world, I'm learning so much. And in this first build, have we made mistakes? Yes. Has it cost us money? Yes. But at this point, we are only about $25K over budget.
That's good.
Which for $1 million build is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
And our timeline is still on track. From the day we started, Jake told me, Mom, will be finished by the end of February. Now, at this point, we'll see. He's telling me we're about 6 weeks out. But I'm staying on track. I go there twice a week. Jake goes there 6 days a week. Mm-hmm. So he's out there every single day, and they know him. The developers know him. People are watching him. And what's happening, Tricia, the reason we're pivoting is because we're getting such good reviews before we've even gone live. We're not even coming soon on the market yet. Yeah. We'll go coming soon this week. And then we'll go live February 1. And then if all goes as planned, by February 28th, we should be, showing the home. Now, can it get delayed? Does weather happen? Yes. And I'll give him grace. He gets 2 weeks grace. That's it. I'm just kidding. I'll give him whatever he needs. But he's harder on himself than I am. But it is so exciting because the luxury market, it's coming to Texas. Yeah. So why would we not want to jump on that? And if a luxury developer says, hey, we're going to develop in your county and this is the vision, it's a 10-year vision. So this basically shows pipeline. If we do it right, if we do all the research, and Jake is researching it night and day, what is absolutely the best way to do a foundation. The reason we're 25K over budget is because he added a retaining wall. And he goes, Mom, I negotiated it. It was 35K, but I'm a good negotiator. I got down to 25. He goes, and that wasn't in the budget. He goes, but it's the right thing to do. And I said, absolutely. If it's right, add it. I want our build to be so sound, so ethical, so honest, so much integrity that people are like, we want a J Legend custom home.
I love that. I love the name too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So when this one is done, because I've never went through this process either, are you having like people come in and inquire, like buyers? Are they driving through and inquiring like, what's this going to look like when we're done, and showing interest?
We had an inquiry last week and it's not even on the market. We don't even have a sign out front. They don't even know. People don't know if it's even for sale.
You should put one out.
I know. I'm working on that right now.
Yeah.
I'm actually having, so because it's a brand new build company, we just got our LLC over the holidays. And so lesson learned. I should have done that sooner, but it's okay. I'm learning all these lessons.
For sure.
So the LLC is officially ours. So J Legend Custom Homes is our company.
I love it.
It's family owned. We have my husband is part owner. I'm part owner. Jacob's part owner. And his sister, Lauren, is an investor.
Okay. I love that.
Yes. And J Legend, if you notice, J Legend, those are Jake's initials.
Yes.
All of his companies have the initials. It's kind of our brand.
Yeah.
And we're going to have Monette Smith is going to be in charge of our PR, and she's going to help with our logo, which we'll be announcing in the next 2 weeks.
Yay.
Super excited. So your house number 2, is it in the same area?
So it's in the same area, but it's in the neighboring community. We found a lot that had been sitting. And you know what that means?
Yes.
Cha-ching.
Yes.
It means we got a deal. So we acquired that lot last month, and now we're into permitting. And the next phase, we're getting architectural control approval, builder approval. So it's same developer, but a neighbor community.
So is it on a 1 acre lot also?
That one is on 1.5 acres.
Oh, nice. Okay. Are you thinking the same size home that you guys did right now?
It's actually the same size home. So it's another 5,500 square foot home.
Okay.
And this one is based off, I went on a trip with some friends to Fredericksburg, and we rented a VRBO, and the house had this amazing foyer where you walked into a wall of glass that overlooked an outdoor courtyard overlooking a pool. And I said, oh, if I find the right lot, it had to be a very linear lot. I said, if I find the right lot, I'm going to design a home with that foyer. So the idea behind this one is something that we visited, and I tweaked it and twisted it and added an Amy touch here and there. And it is so that it's already been drawn. We already have the next house, and it's already been cleared. And we are starting project number 2. So we're hoping to break ground in it'll take us about 30 to 45 days to break ground on number 2.
And then do you think it'll be on the market fall of this year? Is that the goal?
When we break ground, it takes Jake 6 months.
Okay.
So
yes. Put a pool in?
We are not putting a pool in because of the design. I did some things that cost us about $100,000 more, but I think it'll pay off in the end. So Jake said, Mom, let's not do a pool on number 2. Our goal is let's get feedback from 1 and 2. And if feedback is, we trust you, we would like y'all to put a pool in, we'll offer a pool as an option. And then on the 3rd one, we'll make that decision based on feedback. But we're not afraid to put a pool in. We've never built a pool. I'm excited to try.
I'm so excited for you. Like, this is so cool to see like where you have gone in a short amount of time. You have to think like this was a total pivot.
Yeah, it's a pivot. And what's neat is that we already have, we're signing our first contract with our first investor. It's being drawn up right now with our attorney. So you have our first investor that's invested with us, and we have a second and third that have already given us handshakes. Like they're like, we're in. And one of them says, Amy, I'm committed to build 3 homes with you guys a year. So that is huge. And he wants to build in that neighborhood because it's a 10-year plan, right? If you can predict the future, why would you change it and go somewhere else? Like, we know it. We personally are investing in it. So we're showing the people that we're kind of interested but questioning. We're like, we're going to put our own skin in the game, and we're going to show you how much we believe in this. And so at this point, John and I have personally invested in both projects. We're at $400,000 that we've personally invested out of our own money on the front end. And then the rest of we're doing a bank loan through Jake as a builder. And what's wild is, how would a bank lend to a brand new builder, right?
Yeah.
How would a developer allow a brand new builder to build $1 million home? We've jumped through so many hurdles, gone through so much red tape, and basically had to create a timeline and historical data that's shown, hey, if we can remodel $1 million homes, why couldn't we build a $1 million home?
Mm-hmm.
And so with High Meadow West, they accepted us the day we admitted the whole application.
So will you stay right there in that area and focus right there in building that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We will look for lots that are deals, and then we will look for lots that are developer deals, all within those 2 developments, though.
This is exciting. And
are you doing all this still producing in real estate transactions.
Oh, yes.
About 1%
No,
of
and
all
let me
realtors.
just show you. Let me show you my little partner right here. Mia, say hello.
Hi.
Hey, hey, Mia.
So Mia, tell them a little bit about what you do.
So I guess technically like our director of operations. So I kind of do a lot of our back end stuff, like all of our contracts, our team stuff. And I've also kind of been tapping into the new build. So doing the spreadsheets, permitting, helping with HOA approval. So all of that good stuff on top of traditional real estate.
For sure.
Yeah, let them know about all of our new listings.
Oh my gosh. I swear, like 2026 hit and then it was like call after call. And it was like, hey, list this, hey, list that. We have like 3 or 4 that are like going on at the same time.
Yeah,
So
like this week.
coordinating all of that.
I love it.
So energy is high,
Yes.
expectations are high. And I mean, we did a mastermind on Friday. We're doing one-on-ones with our agents. We are just hitting 26 like we're in a rocket ship. And we're going to, I mean, we are just going for the moon. We are not stopping. And these $1 million builds, we're actually, Mia signed us up for a class. When's our class?
It's either the end of January or end of February. I gotta confirm, but it's like a luxury like specialist thing, and so we're actually going to go get like the certification and get like professionally trained. And you have to have like the sales, like it's really intense. But I figured with the new builds, it's something that we need
For sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, we're so excited. So
and permits are officially done and paid for.
So show them. You gotta show them.
Well,
show them the stamp.
They haven't. They didn't give us a stamp. We just had to write the check. But they're processing. They should be done by 2 weeks. So
there you go.
So Amy, are you looking for more agents to come and join you on this journey and help you grow?
Absolutely. I mean, we want agents, but what we're looking for is we're looking for agents with positive energy. Okay. It's all about the mindset. We want positive energy. We want positive mindset, people that are going to show up, people that are going to be problem solvers. Wouldn't you agree, Mia?
Oh, yes.
Yes. We don't want people that are like
and coachable.
Coachable. Yes.
Very coachable.
Yes. We're looking for coachable. And people are going to show up, and then people that, oh, I have this crisis. And we're all about problems. Trust me. And if you're building or flipping, if you're a new realtor, you're going to have problems. But the biggest thing is can you be open-minded and create solutions?
Yes. Think on your feet.
I mean, when they just told me, oh, you need a check. And I was like, oh no, I forgot the checkbook. Mia immediately was like, Jake, are you nearby with the checkbook? So she problem solved before I could even say the words. And she goes, Amy, Jake will be here in 23 minutes. Yep. And I was like, okay, we're sitting here in the parking lot. We got this.
Which is perfect timing because you needed to jump on.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to keep the get it done mindset.
Yeah.
Yes. So Amy, would it be safe to say that like we're thankfully coming out of a 3-year, what we would call a challenging real estate market? Would it be safe to say in the last 3 years, going through all that we've been through, your pivoting that you did from flipping into now developing has solidified your I would say safety net about never letting the market determine your success?
100%. I mean, when Mia jumped on board with me about 18 months ago, she was a brand new realtor and she wasn't even 21. So all odds were against her in the market we were in. And look at her numbers online. She has over.
I think she might be on my list.
No, she has over like 5 million in sales for last year. So for a young realtor now she's over 21, but was under 21, all odds were against her. But guess what? Persistence, consistency, purpose, mindset, surrounding yourself with the right people, showing up, even though you're like, do I need to be there? I'm like, you need to be there. She's like, okay.
Like accountability partner. Because there are some days where I was like, I don't want to do this. And she's like, nope, we got to go.
No. And guess what? I mean, you've killed it. You have a fat, I'm not going to say what's in your savings. I don't even know, but she's got a fat savings account. She is thinking about investing. Like she's getting her ducks in a row to be at that place. She's learning new builds with me, and she learned flips alongside me. So, I mean, some of our clients right now are investors, and she talks the talk and walks the walk.
Yeah,
That's
because
right.
she's trained by you. She's not just watching some stupid video online and thinking that she knows everything. She's like hands-on training with you every single day.
And that's like the best way I've learned, because there's not a video that could really explain that. You really have to have someone that kind of shows you the ropes.
And you have to be coachable and listen and pay
Yes,
attention
that's
and
a
not
big
be an ask hole. You're retaining everything she's saying. You're not throwing it away. I say the last couple of years, I would call them pressure, because pressure can do one or two things. It can either burst a pipe or it can create a diamond. And
That's
we've
right.
seen in 2026 which pipes got burst and which realtors turned into diamonds. That's a diamond right there.
That's a diamond right there.
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
You know, we watch Mortgage News Daily. Everyone does. That's what we follow. That's the app that we follow. And I got a notification, I think it was 2 hours ago, rates dropped again. And I was like, holy freaking crap. Y'all, it's not even January 15th yet. And we've just seen rates hit 2 huge freaking drops. Amy, what does that usually mean for the market?
So I'll tell you what it means for the market. It means when I'm in Cabo for my husband's birthday, the first week of January, all of a sudden my phone is blowing up. And I told Mia, I'm going pre-approval. Buyers are flooding the market. And so I told her, I said, clear your calendar. I mean, work out and make appointments for us, because we are going to be busy.
Yes.
You know what's crazy is that, like, we were talking in our sales meeting, and so many people have such a misconception about the market, because they're like, okay, well, interest rates coming down means there's going to be a lot of buyers coming on the market. That means we can overprice our homes. I'm like, it does not mean that. It means the complete opposite, because what rates are doing right now, they're opening the door for sellers to finally put their freaking homes on the market, because now rates are closer to where they are, whether they're at a 3% or 3.5% or a 4%. Now we're talking. Now things are more doable. So we're actually going to see an influx of listings coming on the market.
We're also
And
going to see, I agree with you 100%. And we're also going to see listings because people overbought post-COVID when we had that weird COVID bubble, and they were like, oh, 40K over, I'll buy it. I'm on a 3-2 buy down, 3-2-1 buy down. Really, 3-2-1 buy down. They lost their job. The economy was crap. Now we're getting seller calls like crazy and buyer calls. So I feel like the market is self-correcting.
Yes.
And I feel like if people are informed, there are DPA programs for those first-time home buyers. There's a lower interest rate. Sellers are ready to sell. People are moving. This is going to be a year of movement.
Agree.
Sure.
Yep. And I think, for the real estate agents that were like Mia, that got in the last 2 to 3 years, they got in at a really bad time. And if you weren't with the right person, like 71% of them didn't sell a single home last year or the year before. But if they were partnered with the right people, they've spent the last 2 years in their career learning. So when we get into a market that we're going into where things actually are movement, they're going to be like incredible.
I got this message yesterday from one of my agents that just joined us at Realty of America. And he said, Amy, I want to meet with you because I have a list of over 2,000 people in pre-foreclosure. We are going to need listing specialists. So we actually that's on Mia's to-do list today. She's setting up a meeting with him because he goes, I need help. We're going to have so many listings. So I feel like, the time right now is to surround yourself with the right people, because those that have turned into diamonds during this crazy market are they're going to put diamonds in their bank account.
Yeah, for sure.
They
Absolutely.
are. But for those of us that have been doing this for a long time and have seen these cycles and have endured the last few years, there's some people that went out of business in 2024. There's some people that went out of business in 25 because they weren't able to sustain this challenging market that we've had. Like it's a breath of fresh air to actually finally hear and see positivity, isn't it?
Absolutely. No, we're actually signing up for conferences. We're like all about mindset, fitness, mindset, the right people. It's so exciting.
Mind, body, and soul, right?
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah, I love it. So, Amy, you guys, our Time to Thrive event is coming up. Amy is moderating the marriage panel. Amy, why are you moderating that panel?
Well, I have been happily married for 31 years. So I feel like I'm a little bit of an expert in longevity with marriage. And my husband and I have a very, very supportive husband. He's definitely more left brain. So opposites do attract.
Yeah.
He's behind the scenes. You don't see him very often, but he's a huge cheerleader for me. And all my crazy schemes and ideas. And he's like, "Are you sure, Amy?" And I'm always like, if I believe in it, I'm 100% sure. And he's
Not
so
to mention he's a
supportive,
genius.
right? No, but what's great about it is, I mean, marriage isn't easy, right? It's like a job. You have to work at it. It's like real estate. It's not easy. And if you're married a long time, it's because you found a person that meets the criteria, your expectations, and then you've worked through and problem solved through anytime there's a crisis. When the market went to crap and he lost one of his contracts, we were in a bit of a crisis. I mean, 23 was a hard year for us,
Yep.
but we stuck through it and we were like, together, no, we're not giving up. We are not giving up on this.
No. And look, you persevered.
Mhm.
Love it.
Persevered. We ended up selling our second golf home. We ended up making a huge profit on it. We've ended up growing our business, I mean, astronomically through the pain of, wow, this is really a tough season. You know, at one point we were literally pulling out of our savings account to pay for our mortgage.
Yep.
And it was tough and I hated it. I mean, my gut was like, no, we are not those people. We don't live paycheck to paycheck.
Right.
Nope. And you guys, she's going to be moderating two couples, Holly and Preston, and then Michelle and Jeff. Both of them are in real estate together. Both the couples are in real estate together. Also been married forever. So it's a very super exciting panel that I can't wait for you guys to come and be part of. January 29th, Time to Thrive 26. That's where our event is. So it's coming up and it's at the Improv. So everyone needs to get tickets. Paul will be teaching artificial intelligence. We're going to have like a jam-packed day, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So definitely grab your tickets because they're selling super fast now. Last thoughts, you guys. Paul, what you got?
I mean, anytime we get Amy on here, like my mind is blown right now. Like I am mesmerized how this young lady was able to still, like I said, she was still able to produce in the top 1% of all realtors. And she's been doing flips since the beginning, and then she did a new build. And then during that time, she's training agents. I don't know if y'all really heard that. Mia has only been, how long have you been in the industry, Mia?
Technically 2 years, but I wasn't really doing it when I first started. Like with her, seriously, about 18 months.
In 18 months, she just helped Mia close. Well, Mia closed herself by following her guidance, 5 million.
Or more.
5+ million. And this young lady was able to do all that without sweating. I don't even think, Amy, can you sweat? I don't know. it's absolutely amazing and it's mind-blowing. And just a simple opportunity to be in the room with people like this and hear from y'all is it's amazing. And I am in awe. And I really have nothing else to say. Like AI can't touch that.
Love it.
That's great.
Final thoughts, Amy and Mia.
I think people always say, oh, you're lucky. You're so lucky. Or, oh, it must be so easy for you. And what I want to say to everyone that's listening is it's not luck. It's not easy. It's persistence, consistency, and purpose. And when you have those three things, it will change your life. But it's waking up when you don't want to wake up. It's going to the permitting office when we'd rather be cuddled up with the puppies. Showing up to open houses when it's not our favorite thing. It's a lot of hard work. Perseverance is really, perseverance and purpose. If you have purpose, it will drive you through, and it'll really set your mind. Go, okay, this is tough, but the purpose is X, and I'm going to make that purpose happen. And people with no purpose, those are the people who fall off the wagon because they don't know, they don't have a goal, they don't have purpose. They're kind of just like on an island making a bunch of excuses. It's
Yes.
really easy to make excuses when you're by yourself. But when you surround yourself with the right people and you're at the office going, oh, I know, okay, we're doing it together, we got this, then you move forward, right? And believe me, we have days that are not perfect. We have days where we're like, oh, this is a tough one. But guess what? We look at each other and we're like, you know what? I believe in you. And she'll go, Amy, I believe in you.
Accountability.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that y'all have each other. And you guys, like Amy and I are growing Realty of America. We are two of the growth leaders. Amy's in the Woodlands. I'm in the west side of Houston. And then, of course, Paul does all of our behind the scenes stuff with operations. And Mia is like the young hustler growing. We're here, for opportunity, number one, because we believe we're going to build the greatest real estate company in America. But we're bringing people together. Like Amy, you have your wealth mindset too, where you're bringing agents together. You're teaching them stuff no one else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You are. It matters. And we're the only ones, y'all, that are putting on our own conference. Like this is our own. We're the only ones that we have our own Power Agent playbook. Like this is all stuff that's our own. Literally, we don't benefit financially from it. It's to train you guys because we said we would and no one else does it. And we're consistent.
Well, when we all met, like y'all's entire conversation synced immediately because both of y'all's main focus was helping agents, growing agents, not necessarily how many agents can I grab. You wanted to actually grow them, educate them, and try to duplicate yourself in people that you didn't even know, give people opportunity that they didn't have. And since then, y'all have connected like beyond imaginable. And Amy made me become a great photographer. But y'all, it's just been amazing. And I mean, I don't know if y'all are watching, this is episode 56 and 54. Y'all heard Maggie talk about coming to the office. You've just heard Amy talk about coming to the office. You heard Tricia say, come to the office. Y'all really need to take heed to that. That's a very important phrase because it's not just about going, checking into an office, being in an environment with people like this. When you put yourself part of a educating or a learning nucleus, you become something special. You become a diamond like Mia's becoming. Like if wherever you are right now, if you don't have an office, I would 100% recommend come to the Time to Thrive event. I would recommend come to our Power Agent playbooks. When we drop out the schedule of where we'll be, I absolutely recommend coming there because you're going to get the opportunity to hear from these people, to get the opportunity to learn and be better. So we're all about building better lives by building better agents. And I love this group that we have.
Ditto. Okay, you guys, timetothrive26.com. That's where you go to get tickets. They're only $47. You should pay that. We should have put like $1,000 on this price tag. So we have speakers coming from all over the United States, and we even have lunch for you guys, but we didn't because we want everyone to be able to afford it. $47 get you there. timetothrive26.com. Tune in next Monday for our next episode because remember, together we rise, y'all.
And together we thrive. And that lunch is included in your ticket purchase. So
that's right.
Yay.
We'll be there.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we
Y'all
will.
have an amazing day.
Peace out.
Bye.